Two intelligence reports from 2019 and 2022 raise questions about what senior federal officials knew about the alleged funding by a foreign interference network and how seriously the Trudeau government took the warnings. One is a special report which was prepared by the Privy Council Office for the Trudeau government and was date-stamped January 2022. The memo was also finalized, suggesting it was intended to be read by Trudeau and his senior aides. It asserted that Chinese officials in Toronto had disbursed money into a covert network which was tasked to interfere in Canada's 2019 election. There was also a high-level warning about clandestine funding of China's preferred candidates that came from a bipartisan panel of parliamentarians 2 months before the 2019 election. Ahead of his weekly Liberal caucus meeting on Parliament Hill, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was pressed by journalists on these latest reports, to which he said that this is exactly why he is appointing a rapporteur. Let's listen in to how he responded to the questions.
This is an issue that needs to be taken extremely seriously.
This
government has always taken it extremely seriously. And to be quite honest, I know that no matter what I say, Canadians continue to have questions about what we did and what we didn't. And that is why an independent special rapporteur is going to be able to look at the entire landscape and dig deeply into everything anyone knew at any point and come back to it.
Do you deny knowing ahead of the election?
Monsieur Poirier vous accuse d'avoir trahi la nation canadienne. À cause de cette incertitude-là, il vous accuse d'avoir trahi la nation canadienne.
Deserve to be looked at with deep seriousness and with
You heard what the Prime Minister had to say, but a Liberal MP is coming out with scathing remarks. Liberal MP John McKay says that the Chinese government represents an existential threat to Canada. Scarborough-Guildwood MP John McKay made these comments to journalists in Ottawa amid reports of suspected Chinese interference in 2 of Canada's federal elections. Prime Minister Trudeau was grilled by Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre during the question hour. And here is what the opposition leaders are saying.
Confidence in the measures Trudeau announced on Monday.
I'm not speaking, I will not assume that there is malintention in what he announced. It may be that the Liberals actually believe that a rapporteur is sufficient. As I just mentioned to another reporter, I'd say if I was talking to Justin Trudeau privately, I'd say that dog won't hunt. So get yourself an inquiry, get out of this, and just give Canadians the kind of reassurance Canadians deserve to know that foreign interference in our elections is fully investigated and won't be tolerated. I think that's where they want to go, so I'm puzzled by the half measure of a rapporteur.
What do you think about his attitude? You know, we saw last week in Winnipeg that he had kind of dismissed a reporter's question on foreign interference. He seems to be avoiding questions this week. What do you think about his attitude generally when dealing with this issue and facing pressure?
Yeah, the Prime Minister is signaling that he's not taking this seriously and is being dismissive. And in his actions also is more and more seeming like there's something to hide. All of which is not helping. It's not helping Canadians have confidence in our democracy, in our electoral system, and it's why it really cries out for a public inquiry. Let's set those questions to rest. Let's have answers. Let's figure out what happened and what we can do to protect our democracy in the future.